Ignition sequence start. 6, 5.
Fingers and toes crossed, chat. Fingers and toes crossed. Sending good vibes here. Good vibes to the rocket.
Coming up at T-minus 33 seconds.
Come on, baby.
Control to the ALS. This is the autonomous launch sequencer. On board the rocket, it will take over command and control of the rocket. But the ALS will check. Make sure there's
My heart's going about a mile a minute right now. It's going to be one hell of a show when this thing goes off.
The Space Launch System is now counting down to liftoff of Orion on its maiden voyage to the moon.
Yeah, I can give updates.
No longer cycle the count. Sound suppressor water now flowing under the ML. And here we go. 10. Hydrogen burn-off igniters initiate.
Those are the igniters that are at the bottom of the engine.
Four-stage engine start.
Come on, Artemis. Come on, Artemis. Go, baby. Yes, go.
Of Artemis 1, we rise together.
Go, Artemis.
And beyond.
Let's go, baby. Come on. Oh, my God.
Engines on the core stage and 2 solid rocket boosters.
Go.
Vehicle at 128 miles per hour.
Come on, Artemis. Go.
Harry, good control on the roll from teams in Mission Control Houston. All good calls so far. Now 30 seconds.
The noise that thing must be making right now. It's gotta be just deafening.
9 seconds into launch. This is the greatest period of atmospheric force.
Come on, baby. We're going through max Q, which is the maximum aerodynamic pressure on the rocket. They will throttle down the 4 main engines to reduce the aerodynamic drag on the rocket. Once they get through max Q, they will throttle the engines back up and continue at full power at 104% of the maximum power of the rocket. Come on, baby. Come on. All right, going through max Q at this moment. Engines have throttled down. Come on, RS-25s. Let's go. Dude, I am like shaking right now. You guys have no idea. This is like... This is unbelievable. Come on, Artemis. We're back at maximum thrust. Pass through max Q. Come on, baby. Come on. I can't believe this is happening. I can't even wrap my head around it. The next big launch, space launch coming up would be the orbital launch of Starship, the SpaceX rocket. So coming up would be the solid rocket boosters jettison. Yes! Good. There they go. Yes! Yes! That is a huge step. Yes! Let's go, core stage. Let's go. There's the solid rocket boosters making their way back.
2 minutes and 36 seconds into the flight.
Come on, baby.
Mission Control Houston.
There it is. There it is.
Still got 4 good engines on the core stage. Next up, we'll be looking for the service module fairing to separate. This is 3 15 by 15 foot fairing panels, providing structural support, protecting the service module. Those will separate at about 3 minutes and 11 seconds into flight, and very shortly thereafter will be followed by the launch abort system separation.
So what she's talking about right now is the capsule fairing, your second stage fairing that's on the rocket to protect the second stage. So now that they are at an adequate altitude, they no longer need it, and then they're going to separate the the abort system that they no longer need. Yes. So the next thing coming up on the bottom of the screen there is your MECO. That is your main engine cutoff. That is required in order to jettison the core stage from the second stage.
We just heard the call for 3 engine press, meaning if SLS were to lose an engine at this point in the mission, we could still achieve an optimal mission. We would just have an extended main engine cutoff time. However, we still have 4 engines all at max
I love my personal Maverick because otherwise I have no idea what the heck is going on. Yeah, I'm here for you, Dig Pig. I got you, brother.
148 miles downrange.
Dude, I'm not going to be able to go back to sleep after this. Are you kidding me? Like, I can't believe Artemis is launching. Like, my brain cannot wrap itself around the concept that, like, this is actually happening.
16 seconds
You know,
into
like,
Artemis
there's been so much crap leading up to this to make sure it got to this point that no one ever thought it would launch. My brain is just, I can't.
The launch abort system was inert for this flight, except to perform this separation.
So what she was saying, there's the launch abort system, which was just successfully jettisoned, was inert for this launch, meaning the actual rockets that would pull the space capsule away from the rocket during launch if there was a problem were not armed, but it was armed enough to jettison itself from the rocket during the test. Because there was no crew on board the rocket, there was no need for the escape system to be armed. So right now, it is burning fuel at 11,500 gallons per second of hydrogen and oxygen. Oh, you guys, my heart. My heart. I can't wait to see the, like, 4K video that people are going to take of the launch coming up the next few days as it trickles out onto YouTube and social media. Like, it's going to be just... And the noise that thing must have made. Space shuttle was loud. This was even bigger, more powerful, louder. Like, it's crazy, dude. I would love to see a Falcon Heavy launch. That would be the closest thing you could get to an Artemis. So, well, that's another thing. There's another milestone today. The Falcon Heavy is no longer the world's most powerful rocket. Because the SLS rocket is successfully launched, it is now the world's most powerful rocket. It is no longer the SpaceX Falcon Heavy. Dude, that would be awesome if you could build the Artemis or the SLS in Astroneer. That would be amazing, dude. That would be so cool. Dude, I want to play Astroneer. I want to play Kerbal Space Program. So what she just said is the RS-25 engines are now starting to throttle down, and that is getting them ready for MECO, which is main engine cutoff. Okay, 30 seconds until main engine core stage shutdown, and then you'll have your the SLS, your separation of the first stage and the second stage. And you'll have the interim cryogenic stages will separate from the core stage. Hey, there we go. Yes. Yes, yes. Let's go. God, I bet it was awesome to see that launch in person. So there was a bet going around the aerospace enthusiast, groups like around the world and on Instagram and Twitter and this and that, YouTube, about which rocket would launch first. Would it be the SLS or would it be Starship? And everyone thought it would be Starship because SpaceX had such a lead in developing, building, and testing the Starship rocket. And everyone thought Starship. Everyone was putting money that Starship would have launched. People were betting like their lives to be like, no, I'll bet my entire life's fortune that Starship launches first and SLS beat it to space. Let's fucking go, dude. That's huge. That proves that, NASA still can do it. NASA can still put a rocket in space. They can manage a program. Yes, it's over budget. Yes, it took 11 years, but god damn it, they still did it. They still put the goddamn rocket into space. They proved to the world that they can still do it. after the space shuttle was retired, everyone said NASA shouldn't be building rockets anymore. NASA shouldn't be launching rockets. They should just be in charge of programs, right? Fuck that. They just proved they can still put a rocket in space. Let's go. If that doesn't fire you up, I don't know what. You know, it makes me excited because I've been a NASA fan my entire life. I've followed all the programs, followed all the launches, all the news. And so, like, it was like a bucket list for me to go to Kennedy Space Center and see everything that I grew up reading about in person and to experience all of it. And now this happens. It's like the cherry on top, you know? Everyone thought SpaceX was going to beat NASA to the punch and put Starship in space first and be the, you know, the most powerful rocket ever to launch. But NASA beat them. It'll be amazing to watch the next launch, the next SLS, when they launch it during the day. This is actually the first night launch on that launch pad in a very, very long time. Because they never did a night launch of the Saturn V.
Liftoff. We have a liftoff. 32 minutes past the hour.